Are you feeling emotional?
Why?
Well, because if everything goes to plan, this should be the last video we film in this kitchen. So we better make it a good one. All right, today we are recreating another famous food challenge from that show, Man v Food. And this one is called the Pigzilla, which admittedly doesn't sound that appetizing, but I'm sure it'll work out. Oh man, it's crusty. They don't have the one they use on the show isn't crusty. I made a mess, but I think that came out pretty even. Might be unconventional to use the plate upside down, but I think you'll just be able to see it a little bit better, you know? There's no rim. Why did I know you were gonna laugh at that? 3 pounds of pork butt. Yeah, I think they probably use their own homemade, you know, fresh, nice and tasty coleslaw, not Asda's. I got the budget version too. I should have at least got, you know, Asda Finest or whatever they call it. This was actually this took way less time than it normally takes. There'll be no time for a dramatic orchestral battle track in the background. Never mind. Right, now it looks impressive. Does it look impressive? All right, here we go. This is our version of, well, my version. I did all the cooking of the Pigzilla challenge from Pepper Box Barbecue. That was bad, wasn't it? I can do an all-purpose American accent, but the local variations are quite difficult. Anyway, the dude on the show, Casey, the new guy, he sadly failed. He's just as bad as the old guy. But two of my very good friends, Wayne Eugenio and Randy Santel, that's right, the GOAT, they've both done this, so it can be done. It's not exactly complicated, this one. It's a giant circular piece of bread, 3 pounds of pulled pork with barbecue sauce on there, and some coleslaw on top for some reason. Is that a traditional thing on pulled pork? The cool thing about this is, I think, even though it's pretty pricey, I think it's $40 to order. If you can finish it within 45 minutes, not only is the meal free, you also win $100 cash money. Not bad, right? Obviously, I'm not in the restaurant, but Mrs. Beard is here supervising, so what do I get if I win, darling? Slice of cheesecake?
Your videos are cheesy enough.
My videos are cheesy enough. I can't even argue with you. Anyway, I will throw up a calorie count on screen. We'll get time going just for fun. Don't know where it is. Somewhere in this room. But yeah, without further ado, this is BeardMeatsFood. This is the Pigzilla challenge. Not really, but you know, we just recreated it at home. Somebody told me to drop the catchphrase. It adds nothing.
Well, it adds, so let's get it.
Oh, people love that. Nobody knows what I actually say, but people love it. This is probably going to be messy. Get the timer going. And tuck in. Shall I eat it like a regular salmon? I can't do that, can I? No, you certainly can't, sir. Get your fingers sticky. Get stuck in there. Welcome back, BeardMeatsFood, to another video. And today it's just a giant pulled pork sandwich. I got a fork. I knew this would happen.
So are you actually going to leave the whole bread just to eat on its own? Talk me through the technique that Randy used. Did he do something similar?
I don't know. I didn't watch the video. Come on, I don't watch Randy's videos. No, I'm joking. I do occasionally.
What makes you want to do yours?
He put the garlic bread song in one of his videos, I think. Yeah, I'm right after Miley Cyrus on his Spotify playlist.
Also nice. No, you're not a big fan.
It really goes with the pulled pork for some reason. Yeah, it does. Who knew? I am sold. I'm going to reduce the amount of meat in there and then make a sandwich. Yeah. Oh.
I'm on Baywatch. Like Baywatch. But
Far less glamorous. This is yummy. BeardWatch. If this is BeardWatch, you could just call me David Hasselhoff. Well, they use, apparently, something called a Hawaiian sweet roll, which I've never heard of. And you certainly can't buy them in this country, so I just got the closest thing I could find. I'm coming around to your idea that I should probably make 2 tostadas That's what I guess they would be.
Not in a million years. Those would be the deepest dish tostadas in history. I think open sandwich. That's probably more like the official terminology for something like this.
Oh man, this is dense.
Yeah, so far this has been pretty much plain sailing, but as is usually the case, the crusty bread throws a bit of a spanner in the works, but still tasted fantastic. I mean, it's been pretty fun recreating these things while restaurants are closed. I think this is the first time I've recreated a famous challenge and thought mine looks better than the original.
Making me sweat. There's just a big pile of crumbs down here now.
So, Randy did it in just over 12 minutes. You're at 8 now.
What? Oh. You could have told me that before.
I should watch your videos.
This is been with a little off-camera research there, which has led to a slight change in focus for the video. She told me he did it in 12 minutes, he actually did it in 14 minutes. Not that really I can compare, I'm not in the restaurant, but I thought for the people missing a little rivalry that it might be fun to try and best that time, I don't know.
Come on! You chicken. 11 minutes 54. Go! 53. Yeah! Well done.
I got carried away a little bit then when you you said Randy had done it in whatever 12 minutes or something. There's a little bit of pulled pork on the side of that glass. I haven't actually stopped the timer. That was pretty yummy. The coleslaw on top. I'm not the biggest fan of coleslaw. I don't dislike it. It really depends on the context in which it's used. But on top of the pulled pork, I can get behind that. It's good. The whole Randy record thing was just a joke. Obviously, if I'm not in the restaurant, it doesn't count because you never know what ingredients they're using. That was over pretty quickly. I thought it would take longer than it did. Maybe I'm making some improvements.
I know
But
that feeling.
so this is it. This could be the last time you see this kitchen. I'm sure we'll film something in here again, but the new spot is almost, well, it's not almost done at all, but I mean, it should be. The reason that some of the videos have been a little shorter than usual lately is because we're spending a lot of time down there building stuff. And when I say we, of course I mean mostly Mrs. Beard. She's far handier than me. But I've been hanging pictures, and what else did I do? I pushed some stuff around.
Brought a table to build without any screws.
I did do that. I brought a table with no screws. But yeah, it's starting to take shape. We're just trying to get rid of all the echo so it sounds nice and stuff like that. But thanks for sticking with me. Restaurants are open again soon. I've already got my first 2 planned out, so that's gonna be happening. The first 2 have to be outside because they're not opening indoors for a while. So that should be interesting. But at least I should sweat less. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you at the next one. Does it look impressive? I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah!